La Liga Matchday 14 is around the corner, and in this video I am going to give you guys my honest predictions for all the La Liga fixtures that are going to be taking place this weekend. Who is going to win this weekend? Who is not going to win this weekend? Who is going to be topping La Liga after Matchday 14? I am going to tell you guys everything in this video, and in this same video I am going to show you guys how La Liga Matchday 13 fixtures when, who is topping La Liga, who was named La Liga player of Matchday 13. All of this you guys are going to see in this video. So if this is the first time you are come across my channel, just be patient. Let us get into the video now. Take a look at how La Liga Matchday 13 went. When you take a look at how Matchday 13 went, notice that Valencia won their game against Levante 1-0. Alaves suffered the defeat to Celta Vigo. FC Barcelona won their game in Camp Nou, their first game in the new Camp Nou against Atletico Bilbao 4-0. Real Sociedad won their game against Osasuna 3-1. Villarreal won their game against Mallorca 2-1. Real Oviedo shared points with Rayo Vallecano. Real Betis shared points with Girona. Getafe suffered the defeat to Atletico de Madrid. Elche shared points with Real Madrid 2-2, and Espanyol won their game against Sevilla. And now when you take a look at how Matchday 13 went, right, and how the month of November have been looking like, you notice that 5 players were nominated, right, for the La Liga best young player of the month of October. Like you can see, that is the image right there. You see Jude Bellingham, you see Fermin Lopez, and many other 3 players, right? And now 3 players were nominated for the goal of the week. There is also Nico Williams there, right? You notice that this week was actually an interesting one, and 3 coaches were nominated for the coach of the month of November. Messinalo, who is the head coach of Villarreal; Hansi Flick, the head coach of FC Barcelona; Diego Simeone, the head coach of Atletico de Madrid. Now, who do you think deserves to win the award of the coach of the month of November? Who do you think is the favorite to win this coach of the month award of November in La Liga? Now let us get into La Liga table after Matchday 13. When you take a look at the table, right, Real Madrid currently has 32 points, followed by FC Barcelona with 31 points. There is Villarreal with 29 points, Atletico de Madrid 28 points. You can see how the table is looking like. Now when you take a look at this table, right, you notice that a slight mistake from either Real Madrid, Barcelona will move forward. A slight mistakes from Villarreal, Atletico de Madrid will move forward. So these 4 teams, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico de Madrid, and Villarreal, none of them is open for any mistakes, because in case of any mistake, another team will take the advantage of the mistake. Now let us take a look at how the fixtures are going to be looking like this weekend. Remember, it is La Liga Matchday 14 set to kick off on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to give you guys my predictions game after game. I'm going to give you the analysis and the predictions right now. The first game is going to be that of Getafe against Elche. Remember, Elche shared points with Real Madrid 2-2. Getafe suffered the defeat to Atletico de Madrid 2-1. That is just to tell you this game is going to be a tough one, because Getafe is playing this game at home, and with the way Elche played against Real Madrid and this way they played against FC Barcelona tells a lot about this team. So if I'm to predict this game, I'll give Elche to score over 1.5 goals in this game. So I'm giving Elche to score Getafe over 1.5 goals in this game. If they could score 2 goals against Real Madrid, means they can score at least 2 goals against Getafe. Remember, they also scored 1 goal against FC Barcelona, so I'm going to give Getafe over Elche over 1.5 in this game. Mallorca against Osasuna. See, this game is going to be a funny game, because these 2 teams are all playing block football. You understand what I mean by block football? Meaning you see that we are a formation of 5-4-1, meaning we just 1 or 2 attackers. So I think this game is going to be a tough one, and I'm going to give under 4 goals in this game. FC Barcelona versus Alaves. This is going to be another game again in Camp Nou. And if I'm being honest with you, right, I'm going to give FC Barcelona a straight win in this game. Not just simply because they are playing at home, not just simply because of the name, simply because almost all their players are back. Pedri is going to make his return in this game. Rafinha might get into the starting 11 again after a very long time. Remember, he had some minutes against Chelsea, and remember, Barcelona is coming into this game with anger. We all saw what happened in the Champions League against Chelsea. FC Barcelona suffered a defeat to Chelsea 3-0, meaning they'll be coming into this game with anger. So I'm going to give FC Barcelona a straight win in this game. Levante versus Atletico Bilbao. Who is going to win this game? Now, do you know the funniest thing? Atletico Bilbao have not been good this season. I have to be honest with you, right? They have not been good, because when you even take a look at the La Liga table, you will notice that they are occupying the they're occupying the 8th spot of the La Liga table, right? With just 17 points. They have not really been good this season. Atletico Bilbao have not really been up to standard, right? So I think this game is going to be a tough one between Levante and Atletico Bilbao, but I'll give Atletico Bilbao a double chance in this game. They are playing this game away from home, but I think I'll give them a double chance in this game. Atletico de Madrid versus Real Oviedo. Real Madrid won Real Oviedo. FC Barcelona won Real Oviedo. So I don't think it is Atletico de Madrid that is going to fail. Besides, Atletico de Madrid is playing this game at home with a home advantage. So I'm going to give Atletico de Madrid a straight win in this game against Real Oviedo. Now, the first game that is going to be played on Sunday is going to be the one between Real Sociedad versus Villarreal. This game is going to be looking something like 50-50. Real Sociedad is gradually getting back their form, and Villarreal is actually in form because they're occupying the 3rd spot of the La Liga table with 29 points, meaning they are looking better than how they used to be. So I think this game is going to be a tough one, and I'm going to give both teams to score in this game. Sevilla against Real Betis. Sevilla, what's happening? Ever since you guys won FC Barcelona 4 goals, was it 4 goals to 1 or 4 goals to 0, right? Ever since then, 4 goals to 1. Ever since then, I've not seen Sevilla. Besides, Real Betis is looking better because when you even take a look at the game they played this weekend where they shared points, right? Isco extended his contract. Antonio was sent off with a red card, so he's going to miss this game. Even with his absence, I think Real Betis will grab at least a point in this game. So I'm going to give Real Betis a double chance in this game against Sevilla. Celta Vigo versus Espanyol. Who is going to win this game? Who is going to win this game? Now, this game is going to be a funny game. Why? Simply because when you take a look at Celta Vigo, right, they don't play well against smaller teams, same as Espanyol. Come and see when these clubs come and play against Barcelona, Real Madrid, Villarreal, Atletico de Madrid, Atletico Bilbao, Real Sociedad. Wait when these clubs come against these bigger teams. They give their best, but this game is between two teams that are almost at the same level. So it is going to be a 50-50 game. And at the end of the day, I think I'm going to double chance the game. Someone is going to win the game. You understand what I mean? Double chance, meaning someone is going to win the game. I don't know if Celta Vigo is going to win or Espanyol is going to win, but one thing I know in this game is that someone is going to win the game. It is not going to be a draw. Now, Girona versus Real Madrid. Is Real Madrid going to win this game? Can Real Madrid win this game? Because I am not going to underestimate Girona and tell you that Real Madrid is going to win the game easily. I can still remember the game Real Madrid played against Elche, right? We all felt like Real Madrid were going to win that game easily. Besides, Elche scored the first goal in that game. Real Madrid equalized. Elche came and scored the game before Real Madrid equalized again, right? And this game is going to be a tough one. Though that game against Elche, to me, they were cheated because there was actually a foul that Vinicius Junior committed on the goalkeeper, Inaki Pena, and that foul was not checked. So I just felt like they helped them in that game. But in this game, I'm not going to underlook at anything. Remember, this Girona like this caused a lot of trouble to FC Barcelona, right? Where Arroyo scored the winning goal around the 90 plus something, the final minute of the game. But I think Real Madrid coming into this game, if all the players are fit and in good form, they can win this game. So I'm going to give Real Madrid a straight win in this game. Remember, when you take a look at the last two La Liga games, they haven't won any. They shared points with Rayo Vallecano, shared points with Elche, and Real Madrid cannot afford to drop points again. So I think this game is going to be a tough one. They are playing the game away from home, but even without all advantages on them. So I'll give Real Madrid a straight win in this game. Now, on Monday, the last La Liga game is going to be taking place on Monday, which is going to be that of Rayo Vallecano versus Valencia. Now, if you ask me, who do I think is going to win this game, right? If I'm being honest with you, with the way Rayo Vallecano played against FC Barcelona, with the way Rayo Vallecano played against Real Madrid, and how they played against Atletico de Madrid, these are the three games that I can quite remember. Rayo Vallecano shared points with Barcelona, shared points with Real Madrid, and suffered a defeat to Atletico de Madrid. But when you take a look at all of these three games, they dominated, especially against Barcelona. So they are very good when they are playing against bigger teams. Now this game they are going to be playing against Valencia. They are playing at home. There is a home advantage. Can they grab a win in this game? I'm going to give Rayo Vallecano over 1.5 goals in this game, guys. Those are my predictions for all La Liga fixtures that are going to be taking place on match day 14 from Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. Let me also know your own predictions and what do you think about my prediction. Though one game I'm going to be looking up to this weekend is the game of Barca versus Alaves. See here, Barcelona cannot afford to drop points in this game, because if we win that game, we're going to move to the top of the La Liga table with 34 points while waiting for the Real Madrid game on Sunday against Girona. So we have to win that game at all costs. I know after the defeat against Chelsea, Hansi Flick said we are going to see a different Barca, meaning the game against Alaves is going to be the new beginning, right? All our players are going to be back apart from Gavi. So all Barcelona players are going to be available for that game against Alaves. So I don't expect Barcelona to win that game with less than 4 goals. I expect Lamine Yamal to score in that game, maybe Rafinha to also score in that game, Ferran Torres, Robert Lewandowski. So those are players that I would really like to see them score in that game, guys. I would not like to make the video long, and if you have watched the video right up to this level, right, first of all, thank you for joining the video. Hit the thumb up to the video, you subscribe if you did not subscribe, and most importantly, share the video to 1 or 2 persons so we can also know their thoughts on La Liga match day 14.